All right, I can't stay silent. I'm watching the screen in front of me. Another awesome race going on here. This is the men's under 17 quad B final. No coxswains, and each of these rowers have 2 oars. It's a sculling boat as they come through 1,000 meters. Look at how close it is between Seton Hall Prep and Oregon Rowing Unlimited. In fact, the time's coming through exactly the same at 1,000 meters. Let me set the whole field for you, left to right on this picture. In lane 2 is Conestoga in that gold boat. Lane 3 is the aforementioned Seton Hall Prep. In between Seton Hall Prep and Oregon Unlimited is Vero Beach. Then it's Belen Jesuit and Port Rowing out of Port Washington, New York on the far right side of the screen. So that's your field. And look at this field. I mean, again, we have 4 or 5 boats that are connected, as it does look like Oregon Rowing Unlimited has decided that they wanted to make a move there at 1,000 because you saw just how close it was as the times came through. It was basically the same time at 1,000 meters, but now at 12:50, it's almost a full length for Oregon over Seton Hall Prep. But look at this. With everybody getting back into it, even on these outside lanes, Port Rowing, Belen Jesuit, look at these 4 boats. So obviously Oregon, they had some sort of tremendous move there. They decided to go. And then look at these other 4 boats behind them. Everybody is laying it out here as they approach 500 meters to go. And Seton Hall Prep, they're trying to do what they can to sort of counter that huge move that happened by Oregon Rowing Unlimited. And they maintain, does Seton Hall Prep, about a half a length then on both Belen Jesuit and the boat from Vero Beach.
And as Oregon extends their lead to open water clear here, getting into the last 500 meters, that's a comfortable position for them to be in as long as they stay clear. These quads cover a lot of ground very, very quickly. We do have a slight tailwind out here, which will help them cover it even more quickly. But as, you know, in that port, it was put a little early push into Belen Jesuit, took a little bit of distance back that Belen had on them, but then Belen answered that, which allowed them to push back out again. You could see that their stroke rate went up, which we know historically as a program, they tend to be, they have very fast lightweights, they have very quick blades, and so coming into this, being used to training for slightly higher stroke rates, being comfortable in those positions, know that Belen will have a very fast last 500 here, but it still isn't enough quite yet to overtake Seton Hall, who is still sitting out there currently in 2nd place, but Belen is charging hard, and now as soon as I say charging hard, it is Port who has just turned it on the most out of all of these crews here to take back a little bit in those last couple of strokes, which has allowed them to get in front of Vero Beach and now push up into not only Belen but also Seton Hall, who is still currently sitting in 2nd place.
This is one of those races, Lindsay, that's getting more interesting as they approach the line. All we know is that Oregon Rowing Unlimited had that just tremendous third 500 that has given them this open water lead. They're going to play defense. I had them at 34 strokes a minute. They're just going to make sure that they get across the line and win this B final. But look at what's going on behind them. Belen Jesuit is going, and Seton Hall Prep out of West Orange, New Jersey, they are going. Is Seton Hall going to hold off this huge charge from Belen Jesuit? You mentioned Port got themselves pretty well ahead of Vero Beach. Does look like after Oregon, it is going to be Seton Hall finishing about a half a length ahead of Belen Jesuit. Belen Jesuit a full length ahead of Port Rowing, who also will finish a length ahead of Vero Beach. What a race. Coming through hot and heavy in these quads, really moving fast as we see Conestoga taking 12th in the nation in the men's under 17 quad in this B final. So next race that we will see shortly, and we'll take a quick break before then, will be the women's version of this boat class, the women's under 17 quad B